Hey, good morning, you guys. It is Monday morning, coffee and questions time. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had a fantastic weekend. Vicki gave her notice at work, so she's got about another, week and a half? And she's coming home to work for us full time, so we're excited about that. Got a lot of great plans. So, congratulations, my dear.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, so first thing we're going to do something a little bit different, but I want to go over and show you a sign that I'm shipping out today. It's nothing really special, but I did want to show it for one reason. This is a piece of that perfect plank that I've used before, and I don't use it that much anymore just because I'm kind of running out of stock and I generally have to order quite a bit of it. But this is a little one that I'm doing for a lady back east. But the reason I'm actually showing this is just, simple, easy, cheesy sign. But the white that I used, I wanted to let everybody know this white primer. So this is just like the black, but it's white. I really like it. It actually looks pretty good on this sign. And I'm not a fan of light colors in the spray, but the white primer actually looks pretty good. Now the thing about it is I don't have the Helmsman spar urethane on this. I've got still just using the Krylon clear. And I'm still, experimenting. I got pieces that have been sitting outside now for a long time on cedar that still look terrific, and they've just got this stuff on. I really think this stuff failed on my other sign because it hadn't cured. That's the piece of walnut that I did, and the fact that it was walnut. I think that's the reason it failed. So more and more I'm getting to where I like this stuff. But anyway, I use this because this is crystal clear and it won't yellow the white letters. So that's the reason I used the clear on here and didn't use the Helmsman spar urethane. It would have made these yellow for sure. So that is it. I'm going to come back. We're going to now play two different clips back to back from the seminar. One of them is a question, and it you'll see, it kind of got stumped on it a little bit. I think we figured it out, but it kind of got stumped on it. So you'll check that out, and then afterwards, a question, or actually I kind of interview again one of the seminar attendees from the first seminar. So I hope you enjoy these clips, and then I'm going to come back at the end and do sign carvers of the day. So stay tuned. Here you go.
One.
All right, copy and questions. We are back. We are with Mr.
Paul Green.
Paul Green. And you had a question or observation or what?
I've been to the seminar here today, and it's been very enjoyable and very insightful. But I noticed when I was doing my sign, the depth over here when I first started was great. By the time I got it done, the depth had raised. Well,
so it got deeper or it got shallower? It got shallower from one end of the board to the other?
I started out deep. By the time I got down to the end, it was more shallow.
Ooh, stumped.
That's a tough one. A couple things could happen, a couple things that could be happening there. Either your router could have come actually loose, the front clip could have come loose and it started to back out. If you didn't have the bit in there tight enough, but generally it goes deeper rather than shallower. With these boards, with these cedar boards, somebody hand me their sign or a cedar board. Oh, actually, I got one right here. Never mind. With these boards, this has got a cup to it. So you may have been. Did you notice whether you were in the center of the board or on the edge?
I was in the middle, towards the end.
You were in the center,
yeah. And
it seemed to be shallower at one end of the sign than the other. The only thing that can cause that is your router itself. It really, unless something got underneath your base, it's possible that you could have had a chip underneath the flat of your base, and then that would cause it to get shallower. So let's say you were carving out here. Did you notice it when you were carving your profile or when you were carving your outset, your background? Did you notice?
The profile.
The profile. So what might have happened is when you were carving the profile down here, you get to the other end of the board and maybe a chip kind of got caught underneath and was riding in between your base and the flat of your board, that would have been a shallower cut down here. So that might have been it. The other thing, again, it could have been that the router itself kind of came loose in the base and was starting to just kind of back up a little bit, and because those things are on a turn, on a thread. Yeah. So let me grab that real quick. We're winning, guys. So what it might have happened here is that if this had somehow come loose and maybe it was backed off a little bit, it could be that this was starting to just turn and back out a little bit.
Oh no, this stayed shut.
It did stay shut. So I don't know. It's
I didn't notice it till it was done.
then the chances are then if that was the case, chances are you got something in between the board and the flat of your base that just caused it to be shallower at the end. That's the only. How about you, Dad? You got another theory?
No,
that would be my
other
theory.
than the router bit come loose.
Yeah.
And router bits will, even though they seem tight, if you're cutting into a board, the router bit pushing into the wood, if it's not really tight, it will back off. And that, if I were to guess, I would guess that's probably what happened.
Yeah, that might be. That might be. But I don't. Normally, when they come loose, though, I've had them go the other way and start to drop through the board and drop out. Rather,
Well, that's when they're really loose.
Yeah.
But if they're just loose enough to move because of the pressure on them when they're cutting,
they'll back out.
they'll back out, and that'll make your cut shallower.
Yeah, yeah.
And that sounds to me like what happened.
That could be.
I don't know.
That could be. So, I guess the moral of the story is make sure that bit is tight. I guess. I don't remember. Did I put the bit in, or did you?
No, you did.
I did.
Yeah.
Eric,
Yes.
what about the failure of the bearing? Did that have anything to do with it, with that router?
You know,
that was that router.
That was the router that the
Yeah.
bearing was starting to go in it. That's very possible. Generally speaking, you could have the actual armature inside of the router itself. You could have that. What you normally find in a bearing going bad or a bushing going bad, you get more of a deflection, what Dad would call deflection of the bit doing this kind of side to side. I really haven't experienced the bearings going bad in a router and having a different depth setting.
No.
Normally
No.
it's deflection this way.
50 years, I've never had that happen. I don't say it can't,
Yeah.
but the chances of it are slim and none.
But microscopically, the deflection of the armature inside of the field in there, inside of the bearing, when that bearing goes bad, microscopically it's doing this for the camera. It's doing this, so you'll end up with maybe a wider line, and it's harder to hold a line too. So that that becomes kind of an issue. So yeah, I had forgotten about that router that you were using that actually broke right after you used it.
Yeah, the longer light.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a good point. So anyway, hope that is valuable information for you guys. Thanks for the question. So
If I was a router bit, you'd be a son of a bit.
Thank you.
Well, point that out.
Yeah. Thank you for that. Thank you, Dave. All right. So.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Old guys can get away with a bunch of crap.
All right, so we are done. Are you having fun? Having a
I
good
had a
time?
great time, blessed.
Learning stuff, and it's
Yeah.
been valuable. Okay,
I
good.
enjoyed it.
Good.
Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah. Well, pretty soon. All right. Thanks, guys. So hopefully, again, this was helpful, and we will see you on the next one. So get out there and make some sawdust. Have a good time.
I'll try to be here.
Bye-bye. Coffee and questions, guys. So we're back again live at our seminar, and we're doing some more coffee and questions. So we have with us
Patrick Johnson.
Patrick
Wait a
Johnson.
minute, let's look
Okay.
at Patrick's shirt.
I have a channel. Rabbitwood Workshop.
That's your YouTube channel? Cool, so go check it out, you guys. It's a collab, this is cool, I like it, cool.
Yeah, double
And an
whammy.
Etsy store, right?
Yeah, that's the store.
And it's named the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay, why Rabbit? We didn't talk about this before. Was that your nickname growing up or something? Rabbit?
Something
You wanted something like?
life.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Rabbits are cool.
All right. Cool. So, do you? Oh, this is his sign that he made today. Very impressed with it. Looks really good. Terrific. He's one of those artist guys that tick me off. Anyway. Anyway. So, question?
He's so shy.
He's shy. So, how do you get more viewers on YouTube? I mean, I could, you know that, you know.
I try to put out a video at least once a month so far.
Okay,
But
gotcha. And that's the way we started,
Yeah.
was once a month. It was a monthly newsletter.
So what
You
kind of
guys-
stuff do you do on your web channel? Your channel,
your
YouTube
channel?
channel?
What kind of content?
mostly building stuff, like I like building like a bench stop or converted houses.
So you're constructing that actually on your channel?
Yeah.
You're filming that?
Yeah, I do from start to finish and stuff, working with pallet wood
Uh-huh.
and 2x4 projects.
So you guys out there that are listening, it's not necessarily our sound. Patrick's voice is a little bit like 3 octaves lower than mine because I shout. But I'm curious now. I'm going to ask you a question. I'm curious. How long do your videos normally last when you're doing that?
I try to keep them short. I do speed them up.
You kind of do, you know,
Getting.
right.
I try to keep them within, depending on what kind of project it is, either 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. But I
Okay.
don't like to go much longer than 10 minutes.
Right. And that's kind of,
Unless it's a big project.
yeah. And I have heard from other YouTubers that you want to keep your videos short. Of course, hell, I don't do that, but
Because you like to
just-
talk.
Huh?
Because you like to talk.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, and I'm not good at editing, as you guys probably all know. It's just I let it go. So yeah, that's something that I got to get better at, or you do, one of the two. Okay, so you build this stuff, and then is this stuff that you sell?
No, it's just stuff like I want, and
Oh,
I make it for myself.
For yourself?
Or
Okay.
I make it for a family member.
Gotcha.
Someone
Okay.
in the house.
Right.
Stuff,
Right.
stuff that's useful.
Yeah.
Maybe tools that
Uh-huh.
I can make rather than buying them.
Gotcha.
So,
Gotcha. Sounds cool, man. That's great. So go check out his channel, you guys. I'm gonna check it out. I didn't even know about it. Had to, question him on camera to find out. So go check out his channel. If you have any questions, get to him. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. So if you've got a computer, Ed, you can go check it out.
You want some trivia?
No,
Huh?
You want some
no.
trivia?
Sure.
His last name is Johnson. And Johnson is the single most popular surname of all names in the country. There are more Johnsons in the phone books than any other name. Johnson is the #1 name.
Is that still the case though, or
It's
is
still the
that
case.
something from
No, that's still the case. I've checked it out, and it's still the case. Johnson is the most popular.
in America?
In America.
Yeah.
I don't know about Bangladesh.
Well, I'm just asking.
many
We have an
Johnsons you're gonna
international,
find in Bangladesh?
we've got an international viewership here.
Okay.
So what do the Australians care about that? But that's a good bit of trivia. Thank you, Father.
You're
for that.
welcome. Just thought I'd let you know about that.
I appreciate
In case you get in a trivia game someday, you'll know.
Now I know. Thank you. All right, here we go. Anyway, thanks guys. Hope this was helpful. Thank you for coming to the seminar, and wish you luck with your channel and anything that I can do to help. I don't know a whole lot, but I'll do what I can.
just have fun.
Yeah, send some viewers your way. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you on the next one. What else, babe?
Bye-bye.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Bye-bye.
Share.
Sawdust makes me happy. Okay, bye. Okay, hope you enjoyed those clips and the question and stuff, and Dad's sense of humor. It's always unique when Dad is around, for sure. So, speaking of unique, this is really cool. I love this sign. So, first sign carver of the day, Alan Stockton. So it's mailbox post.
Okay, hold on, I'm gonna go up closer. What kind of wood is that?
It's cedar, I would imagine. That's what it
Pretty.
looks like to me. There's so many different kinds of cedars, but this looks like that, maybe that aromatic cedar. But it looks like cedar to me. Beautiful. Great job, Alan. Beautiful. I love that stuff. And then Walter Roberts. This one's different. Looks like it's out of pine. And the picture has kind of got some shadow and stuff on it. So I wish the picture was a little bit better. But it's really a neat design.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's a really cool design. I don't know where he got it, but it looks great. All right. So congratulations, you guys, sign carvers of the day. Okay, a couple of announcements. I know it's not even Halloween yet, but when we're already talking Christmas, but remember, Christmas time is the best time of the year to sell signs for you guys that are in the sales mode. So get out there and let people know what you do. Now's the time people are going to start ordering gifts. And in that same on that same subject, as far as Christmas goes, we're doing another giveaway this Christmas. So stay tuned, and we'll have news on that soon. It's going to be really unique. You guys, I've never done anything quite like this. So stay tuned. We're in the process of putting it together now. So you'll hear about it in the next week or two. And then, oh yeah, this coming Saturday, I don't know what the date's going to be, but this coming Saturday, 4 or 5 days from now, is the LTS. So we'll be doing that live on Facebook again. So again, if you haven't friended me on Facebook, let me know. And it will be, again, 8 o'clock Arizona time, 8 a.m. Arizona time, from 8 to 9. So hopefully our signal will hold up.
You never know.
We'll see. We'll see. So hope you guys can join us live, and we'll be doing a live demo, and then the last 20 minutes or so, we'll be doing questions and answers. So if you guys have questions, keep them in mind, and or if you want to send them in ahead of time, that's fine. You can email me, Eric@makeawoodsign.com, or Vicky. Her email's in the description. So anyway, guys, hope everybody has a great Monday, has a great start to the week. We got tons of things going on, and you'll hear about them very soon. So, I've just finished up a big collaboration that I'll show you. I'll show you guys soon too. So anyway, have a great week, and we will see you on Wednesday for Coffee and Questions. Make some sawdust. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.